Along with a legion of 2-year-olds preparing to make their debuts in the coming months, one horse that trainer Donnacha O'Brien is looking forward to having back in action is Group 1 winner Porta Fortuna. The filly was last seen running second in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf, and she's now preparing for the upcoming 1,000 Guineas.
Porta Fortuna has developed very well over the winter. Very happy with where she is. She came out of the Breeders' Cup very well. We gave her a little break for the winter. She got bigger, she got stronger. She was always quite a long filly, not very tall. We think she's grown a little bit. She's filled into her frame a little bit. I think she's more mature mentally as well. Yeah, we'll see how the Guineas goes. We're still not 100% sure what our trip's going to be, but I think she's bred to stay a mile. Depending on how that goes, we'll probably go to Ascot, whether it be for the Coronation or possibly back to the Commonwealth if we feel she hasn't really stayed in the Guineas. The ownership group is Medallion Racing, Steve Weston, Dean Reeves and Barry Fowler. So obviously her ownership group is mainly American, so you'd have to think if she had a good season she'd probably end up in the US at some stage, either for a Breeders' Cup or maybe something different before it. For a filly to have 2 wins before Ascot, go and win an Ascot, and then remain at such a high level throughout the year and finish so strongly in the Breeders' Cup, it's a very hard thing for a filly to do. To have that many races and have that long a year, and her best 2 performances were arguably her last 2 races. So just a super tough, consistent filly, and we're really lucky to have her in the yard. We have 4 2-year-old fillies this year for Porta Fortuna's ownership group with Medallion Racing, and there's different partners, including Porta Fortuna's half-sister, which they bought at Tattersall's with Coolmore. So it's fantastic for us that they came and reinvested, and we're super appreciative of all of them and their support. The last few years we've been trying to get more owners into the yard, and obviously with fillies like Porta, that makes it easier to have a few Group 1 winners. I believe she's the first Group 1 winner I've had outside of Coolmore ownership. Our goal is to grow slowly, I suppose, not to go too quick, because we want to make sure we have the right people and facilities to be able to deal with the numbers of horses. We have about 45 to 50 2-year-olds overall, so a nice mix of some earlier types and some later types, some that'll be better at 3, so our biggest crop of horses, and grow in terms of quality as well, which is important. So we're hoping to grow slowly. I don't ever see myself having 250, 300 horses or that kind of numbers, but hoping to gradually grow, and we'll see where that takes us. It's a fantastic facility we have here at Bonmore. Very lucky to have it. Obviously David Watchman used to train here and set up pretty much the groundwork and the basics, the gallop and the yards. One of the best training facilities that I've seen, obviously, and would have seen a lot of places around the world. So we're lucky to have it. And yeah, it's fantastic, and now we have to make sure we're able to use it properly to get the best out of the horses.